can just do it.
Okay, so it's been a couple days since I've seen this movie, and I thought it's about damn time I review it, because, wow, I absolutely love this movie. So I want to also say that I won't probably be doing reviews for a little bit, but I had to get out this. The next review will be Venom, and the one after that will be Halloween. But after that, I'm going to cut it close on reviewing movies for a bit. I want to go back into the other type of videos I used to make, the comedy type of videos. So, yeah. My dog really wanted out of here, didn't she? So yeah, it's a little update with the future reviews. So you got Venom, well, obviously this one, Venom, and then Halloween, and then a little break, and you won't be having any reviews for quite a while. But other than that, let's just jump into Hellfest.
You think you're scaring me? No. Move.
Wow. I absolutely adore this movie. Like, I have not came across a slasher that I have loved as much as this one. Halloween has some serious is one of my favorite franchises. But this movie kind of resurrected the slasher franchise or slasher subgenre. At least in my opinion, I thought it was an amazing addition to the genre. And I adored everything about it. The music, the acting, especially the acting of the other, which is the main villain. He was amazing in this movie, especially the cool ending. I'm not going to spoil it, but because I want you guys to find out for yourself what happened. But wow, this movie, and it's directed by Gregory Plotkin. If you know him, he also directed and wrote Paranormal Activity: Ghost Dimension, and I think he was also a part of others. He's also produced and edited a lot of movies. He helped edit this movie, Hellfest, and to be honest, he got really creative with this movie. See, with Paranormal Activity: Ghost Dimension, it was already an established series, so he kind of just retreaded the same thing that had happened, 5 times previous. But in this movie, he has pretty much creative freedom to direct a movie that's completely original. A lot of people are saying that it's a lot like Bloodfest, which is a 2018 horror movie, also came out in August. It's very different from Bloodfest. So that's all I really get to say. It takes place in a horror-themed park, and there's it's almost like a haunted house, but spread out within a park, and it's awesome. Just that concept alone is awesome. So that got my mouth foaming because it came up with the whole horror theme park thing, which was also done in Goosebumps Horrorland, but that's a side note. And it uses the scares correctly. The scares that are in the movie are different from the scares that the actors are getting, which is awesome because, and then with this movie, they don't actually try to flat out scare you. They're not like, jump scare. They kind of like provide tension and suspense. It's not one of those jump scary movies. So if you're looking to get the pants scared off of you, don't watch Hellfest. That's what I can say. Is it's a great horror movie, but they do not want to scare you with jump scares. It's a slasher horror movie. To me, jump scares don't even belong in a slasher movie. I don't like forced jump scares anyway, but this movie does not have any of that. It revolves on tension, suspense, and just incredible freaking kills and acting and just humor. I give this movie a 10 out of 10, and that's one of the few movies I'll probably ever give a 10 out of 10. To me, this movie is perfect. I have not came across a horror movie that I could say that about, and I've watched horror movies since I was 6. And this movie left me speechless at the theater. Like, literally the night of, I was thinking about making this review. I was like, how hard can it be? It's just a review. And then I was like, there's nothing but good to say about it. Most movie reviews, I can come up with at least one thing that I'm like, it's okay. But this is missing from it, or that's missing from it. They did this thing perfect. And I can't wait to get the DVD because I'm sure they have special features, and I'm just foaming at the mouth imagining what we're going to get to see on those. So I'm hyped for that. And if you haven't seen Hellfest, if it's leaving theaters soon, go watch it before it leaves. It's worth it. I would love to see it more than once, but my theater is going to be taking it out soon. It had only one showing when I went on Tuesday night. So that means it's going to get kicked out pretty soon. It's not making a ton of money, so that's why I say go out there. Support the slasher genre, because we don't get many slasher movies. We've had Happy Death Day, which is kind of like a trippy slasher. It's a slasher, but has a little something else on the side. This is a flat-out slasher. which I absolutely love. And it can almost be true in a way because, the whole concept of he kills people and hides their body within the park and makes them seem like it's a prop, that's real life. People do that crap all the time, which is why this movie works even more. And I love this. It's almost a basic concept. You get a horror theme park, have some people go through, obviously your cast. They go through this park and the victims, and they get stalked by this killer, the other, and he just completely goes crazy on them, and he targets set people. I guess people who he seeks an interest in. He I don't know. I don't know how to describe how he goes after people, but he goes after them with something in mind, clearly, because you don't just go after someone. You're not just like, okay, gotcha. That one. You don't do that. Clearly he has something in his head that hopefully we get a sequel to this to explain some things. I don't want to see why he kills. I just want to see where does he come up with the idea to go after set people? Which I guess is sort of the same thing, but I don't want to get a whole backstory on the guy. Like, this is why he kills. This is exactly why he stabs this knife into this girl, or this is why he smashes his hammer into this guy's head. This movie, wow. I would love to go on for like 20 minutes, but I don't have the time for that. So thank you so much for watching my Hellfest review. Please go watch it. If you don't get to watch it in theaters, buy that DVD. You will not regret it. You will not, especially if you're a horror fan. I think movie fans alike can love this movie. It's just a fun movie. And like I said, don't expect those cheesy jump scares. You don't get that in this movie. But yeah, Hellfest, 10 out of 10. I don't think I'll probably... Halloween may be the only competition to Hellfest because I love Halloween. And I guarantee you when Halloween 2018 comes out and I see it in theaters, I'm going to be foaming at the mouth because I love Michael Myers. But this guy, he has a future in horror. The other, he has a future in horror, and I hope to see more Hellfest sequels. Or not even just more Hellfest, but see more movies with that guy. That guy has an interesting plot going for him. And it's kind of funny because I was working on a short film called The Collector before I even saw Hellfest. And we kind of have similar ideas about certain things. There's one scene in specific, and I'm not going to spoil it, but one scene in specific that's very similar to my idea that I had, which is so crazy. When I saw it on screen, I was like, did someone read my script? It's awesome, though. I love it. Please go check it out. So thanks for watching. Hit like, subscribe, and hit that ringy-dingy bell notification thing. You get notified anytime I make a video. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one, unless the other gets you. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.
This really isn't funny, dude. Help me!